This is a video that is part of a series of videos that will help you see how easy it is to share Solle with others as a business opportunity. You will learn how to use this series of videos in a course that we call SOS classes, Simplicity of Solle. So this video in particular is designed to help you see how it is that once you are prepared for your business presentation, you can be very successful in sharing Solle as a business opportunity with others. So let's talk about things that you are definitely want to have in mind as you move forward on presenting Solle as a business opportunity to others. First of all, your attitude is going to be very important. You have to have certainty. You have to know that Solle is a top-of-the-line company, and you have to be convinced about how MLM is the best way to work. Once you have that certainty, then your business presentation will flow easily, and you will be able to convey that certainty, and people will be more sure of what they're listening to you do. Now, please understand that as you do this business presentation, although the person you're giving this presentation to will have made that appointment to see you and will be at your place to listen to it, or you'll be Zooming with them because they agreed to, that does not mean that their response will be, yes, I'm ready. I want to do this with you right away. So please understand that. However, that doesn't mean that there's one thing you don't want to achieve with them. In other words, when your business presentation is over, whether the person wants or can jump on and work with you, they're going to want to. They should be left with, wow, that is a fantastic business opportunity. I just hate that I can't get on board right now because I have a certain amount of things happening in my life. So please understand that as you present this opportunity to lots of people, because that's what you're going to want to do as soon as you see how easy it is, not everyone will be in a place to say yes. And that should not deter you, because all you want to do is leave them with that burning thought, a gnawing reminder of, goodness, this presentation is so good. What do I do? What can I do in my life to change things so that I can jump on and be a part of this amazing project that this person, you, is moving forward with? So, positive attitude, definitely super important. Now, remember that as you talk to this person who's coming to you, there are 4 things that that person has in their mind when they're coming to see you. It's as if they were going to any employment interview. There are going to be certain things that they are concerned about. 4 things. Are you invested in Solle? They want to know how invested you are. That's the first thing. The second thing is, are they qualified to work in this company? That's what everyone has, the question everyone has when they go to an interview. Can I do what they're going to ask me to do? That's the second. The third, will that company, Solle in this case, will it be what I need? And 3, can I do it? Is it really duplicable? Because you spoke of a system, so they want to come listen to it. Those 4 things will be in their mind. And as you develop your business presentation, your introduction and your conclusion, because that's all you're going to do, there will be a video that does the presentation for you. But in your introduction and in your conclusion, you need to address those 4 things. They need to be able to answer those questions. So let's think about them. Number 1, are you invested in Solle? That's what they're coming to see. Are you invested in Solle? So how will you show whether you are or you're not? Because words are cheap, right? So you can say all you want, but it doesn't mean that they'll be convinced. So how do you show it? Well, they're going to be looking at you, whether it's in person. If it's in person, more so. But if it's on video, because you're doing a video chat, they're going to be looking at what they can see. What can they see? From here up, is your shirt wrinkled? Is your hair brushed? Do you if you're a girl, do you have makeup? Are you ready for this? If you're a guy, you don't have to have a tie, but do you have a nice button-down collared shirt? Are the kids running around and interrupting you while you're trying to talk to this person and while you're sharing a video? Are the dogs barking? Are the dogs jumping on your lap and you're all over the place with everything else except of watching this video? There's going to be a lot of things that they will be looking at, because remember, This will show them whether you are invested in Solle or not. So these are very light, indirect ways that you can show, hey, I'm all about this. This is such a serious business for me that there's no TV in the background, there's no kids running around, there's no one interrupting me. This is my time with you because I am invested in Solle. So that will cover their first question. Are you invested in Solle? Now, the second thing is they're going to want to determine whether they can do this job. So this is where you're going to play on their qualities. Remember how we talked about, as you look at this list of people, you're going to try to look at them and say, what do I love about them? And so we've talked about the love of people, how people have a love for others. So if that's what you're going with, or is this a hospitable person? So if that's what you're going with, you're going to play and remind them about that as you move along in this presentation. So remember, always remember the attributes of this person because you want to emphasize them, hone in on them as you try to help them see that yes, they are going to be great for Solle. And the third thing, will Solle give them what they need? So in order for you to know that, you need to know what they need. So one of the things you'll do as you listen to them during this presentation is when you finally do get to a point where you're asking them, tell me, what is it that you want? Why did you accept coming to this presentation? You'll want to listen to whether they're telling you, well, I need a second job, or I want a job because a part-time job because my husband works too much. He's taken on an extra job and I really would like him to not have to do that. Or I want to help my parents cover their expenses, or I want to help put my kids through college and I need a little extra income. So whatever it is, you'll want to listen and make sure you're writing this down for future reference so that you'll always know what they are looking for to keep them motivated when in the future they may lose this motivation. That's the third thing. And the fourth thing is they'll have that question in their mind, can I do this? Is it duplicable? Is the system one I can do? So you'll want to convince them of all of this. As you do that, with this in mind, now that you know the four things you have to work on, you have to convince this person of, you have to answer. These are the four things you have to show them. Yes, you can. Yes, Solle is for you. Yes, this is duplicable. And yes, I am invested. As you think of those four, we are ready to do the business presentation. And now we know that we're going to be all well dressed. There's no commotion in the background. This is where you use your manual, page 4. Your SOS manual, page 4, because right there you will have the introduction to your presentation. So now you're ready, you have the person on Zoom or in front of you, and you say to this person, thank you so much for coming. As you will see, or thank you so much for zooming in with me, as you will see, there's a reason I had to see you face to face, because I want to share a video with you, and because you are just this person that I know is so incredible with the way you love other people and the way you are so hospitable, that I wanted to show you that there is a program that with your way of being and with the system we're using will actually help us do something great together. And for that, you needed to be able to see the things that I'm going to show you, and it couldn't just be something I could have done over the phone. So thank you for getting on with me this way. So let me tell you why I love Solle. And now you're going to go ahead and tell this person why you love Solle. But remember, all this has to be really short. As you'll see on page 4, your introduction is going to be less than 1 minute. So it's thank you for getting on. There's a reason you had to get on with me. I want to show you the tools we use. I want to show you a video. And now I'm going to tell you real quick my story, why I love Solle. This is why I love it. For example, for me, I'll give you my example, which is the example I put in the manual. I worked 40 hours a week for a company, and they were firing people, and I was concerned that that would happen to me and I'd be left jobless. So I was looking for a B option, something else that I could have to fall back on. That's my why. So thank you for jumping on with me. I love this about you, and I think we can do something great. This is why I love Solle. And now here comes the last thing you'll say to this person before playing the video. You'll say, that's my why for why I work and why I work with Solle. But tell me your why. Why did you say yes to this business presentation? What are you looking for? I'd love to know what it is you need. Is it, and just in case they don't know, is it you need a part-time job to help the kids go through college, or well, what is it for you? And so they will say their why. And now you'll write that down too, because you'll want to remember that this is what this person needs and wants, because you'll want to show them how Solle can do that for them. And then you'll say, as you listen to that, great, great. You are going to love Solle because it's going to give you what you're looking for. Let's watch this video together. And so now you play video number 8. Video number 8 is the business presentation. So all you had to do was an introduction. Now you play video number 8 and you're ready for the conclusion. After the video plays, through the video you will be sharing with this person this brochure. Send it in pictures, or if the person is in front of you, hand them a catalog or brochure, whatever you want to call this. And because they'll be using it, the presentation will walk them through it somewhat. And then after the video ends, you'll say, and I'm looking at my manual, page 4. So tell me, what did you like the most about this presentation? And now they'll say, whatever. I like this, I like that. Whatever they say, you move on to question number 2, or to the second comment. Fantastic. Do you see yourself joining our team? So question number 1, what did you love? And the second question is, do you see yourself joining our team? If the person says, yes, I loved what I listened to, I'd love to join your team, you send video number 0, which gives them the option, or which shows them how they can come in with an M2 meeting and get their Solle Success Kit without investing the money on the kit, but rather on products. So that is if they say yes. But what if they say no? Your manual will tell you what to do then. It says, if they say no, you will come back with another answer. So is that no to the business or to your health? Now, of course, you know that you just gave a business presentation, so it is no to the business. But you ask the question just to confirm that the person is interested in health, just not in the business at the moment. And when they say, no, I'm saying no to the business, then you'll say, I understand. Don't ask why, just respect that that is their answer. Thank you for letting me know, and I understand. But since you're not interested in the business, since you are interested in health, I'd love to show you that program that the video talked about. That program that addresses the 5 things that people are seeing successful regarding their health. With diabetes, how they're getting off of medication, people with depression, how they are being successful in eliminating medicine as well, infertility, couples that battle infertility, how they're having their babies, just all those 5, right? Women with tumors, how they were ready for surgery and they eliminated them. Would you like to see the program that talks about that? The lady with dialysis getting out of it? Because I'd love to send you the brochure that the video talks about. May I send it to you now in pictures and call you tomorrow and see what you thought? So see what you've done? You've presented the business. They're not interested in the business, so you go to the health. Now, as you do that, you will notice that this video presentation, the business presentation, will give you 2 things. One of 2 things. It will give you a specialist, either now or in the future, because even if they weren't ready, the business presentation will stay in the back of their mind. So it will give you the ability to bring in a specialist, or to go back to the possibility of offering them the health program and bringing in a member, somebody who will use Solle. Either or, as you review this video number 8, you now have the tools to have a successful business presentation, and you are ready to continue sharing Solle now with the business presentation. I wish you much success, because I know you'll have it.